Alright, move the mic, there we go. Welcome back. We're almost done. Last episode, so nothing's really changed. I gotta keep my fucking finger off that spacebar. Too used to running around like that. Alright, so last time we beat 4 gyms. And this time, we're gonna try and beat the next 3. But we'll probably we'll probably get the next 3. We probably won't get blue. So it's like, oh wait, before I do this, now that I think about it. What was the process of this? Was it... Because you can beat Misty at any point, you're just gonna go bother her up there. And then there's this, alright, so... Maybe we'll head out to the power plant first? We'll head out to the power plant first. Right, we'll head out here. Right, so then we can talk to what's his face, and then we can fly back, and then... Okay, cool. That's unavoidable. So, that's the plan. 3 more gyms, get this stuff, and then I'll grind for blue, which I still don't know what his top Pokemon are. They're probably about 60, which is probably actually going to help me a fair bit. And then once that happens, I can get ready for... Well, we'll do all the encounters, see if I get anything decent or different that might work with the red fight. Because I don't have to worry about hail in this. Yeah. We won't have to worry too much about much. It'll just be a couple more grinding things. I want, like, Tyranitar. If I can get, like, Larvitar in Mount Silver, maybe do a bit of research to see where the highest thing is and what level he is and stuff, but he's a low level, so it won't even matter. I won't have to repel. But I don't really want to get, like, any of the other ones. I want Larvitar. But YOLO, right? We'll come up here. Oh, it's Alan. Alan, schoolboy. He's crapping on about nothing. Alright, so we'll put the repel on. We'll put the repel on. So I don't want any encounters just yet. Yeah, because we'll run it like this. Just so then it's just a few nice, thought out fucking episodes. Get all that done. Blah, 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 blah. So I think the next few badges are like... Am I wrong? Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Ugh. Zap cannon. There's a dude in here that trades for a magneton, but why would I do that? Alright, cool. Cool. Because then this opens up... Like, I don't know if I can get to Blaine and all that from the water from south of Fuchsia. I can't remember. Because then I don't have to fight that Snorlax to go through Diglett Cave. I mean, now that I think about it, Diglett will probably actually be alright to have. Diglett would be faster than Graveler. 100% be faster than Graveler. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, because then we can just have a whole episode of just encounters, and everyone likes encounters. Because I don't want to go get the stupid radio thing. So where's this guy meant to be from? Like, where's he meant to actually come from? He's from a foreign land. And we're in the Kanto region, which is Japan, is it not? Is it not based off some Japanese islands? Or like a Japanese island? I can't remember. I'm a Team Rocket. I'm a trainer number 1. Maybe he's Russian. I think all he has is a Golbat. It's not too bad. So, rather than talk about this game, because it's all just the same shit at this point with gyms and stuff, and we know what we're doing. I'll just talk crap. So, I watched, I had watched Pokemon Challenges he reviewed or like reacted to Mizkif's randomized platinum run. I fucking hate the randomizers. Every time I played a randomizer back when I first had like a laptop, like years and years and years ago, I always found that like I would run into legendaries just constantly. And I guess you're right, I could probably take them off, but then it's not really random, is it? There'll just be legendaries everywhere, and it would just be like, well, that's incredibly hard to catch. And if you did catch it, oh, I gotta fart. And if you did catch it, then you would just trundle through the game. Like, you just roll straight through it. Oh, God, there's so much dialogue talking about nothing. There we go, cool. Alright. Get on that bike. Oh, there's Cerulean Cave too, what's this? And then we go through the reformed Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge. Which, oh, this took fucking forever last time. Because I still haven't figured out how to speed this up without completely distorting all the music and stuff. And I'd probably have to go in and, I guess, mute it. Or I could just mute it now and make it go really fast, but fuck it. Whatever, you guys can just, I'm just going to talk shit anyway. So yeah, I watched that video of Pokemon Challenges Yarn reacting to Mizkif's thing. And then I watched Mizkif reacting to Yarn reacting to Mizkif. Because that's how you get content, I guess. And that motherfucker is so damn boring. I watched a few of his videos. And I hate his thumbnails and his stupid, like, his stupid fucking face just sitting there with his stupid expressions. Like, he has no personality. I think he's one of the most boring people that I've seen on YouTube. And I have seen a few of those Scottish dudes play fucking Pokemon, and they're boring as shit too. Because that's one thing I don't get. Like, I think that's why I like Gyarados' stuff, because he kind of explains like the thought process to what he was doing. Same with like Yarn stuff. Like, it's all like real complicated stuff. So you've got to have a bit more thought process behind it. But Gyarados does the same thing because he's running through with like a single Pokemon or whatever. So, you know, and he explains it. He goes through and he's like, well, I was thinking this, and this, and then I don't want to overlevel, so blah, blah, blah. And then, whenever you get anybody else do those challenge runs, I think Snorlax isn't too bad when it comes down to his content, but the problem is that he streams. So when you watch his videos and stuff, it's a lot of him just repeating what he's saying, and at the same time, he's fucking, it just sounds like he's yelling at you the whole time. It just sounds like he's yelling at you the whole time. I don't know if it's because they wear earmuffs, but you'd think that if you're a full-time streamer, you'd be able to gauge how loud you're actually talking. If you're doing it 24/7. Like, Yarn wears headphones, and he doesn't yell, like, ever, unless he loses or whatever. But he's pretty good with that. But then anybody else, like that Small Ant dude, Ludwig, was the same. Like, was the same. They just yell. And I get that yelling can be content, but I'm just talking like when they're just talking. Just like their normal talk voice, just it's like a couple decibels, just a little too high. And it's just like, shut up, just... Whew. You know, Mizkif, you know, just boring as shit, man. And he was going on about how, you know, Yarn was like using him to get popular or whatever like that, to get his name out there. It's like, I fucking wouldn't use Yarn's Mizkif's content for that. No fucking way. Dude's boring as hell. He just has nothing to say. He seems slightly retarded. Maybe IQ below 90. Type of deal, you know, little downy. I don't know, there's just no cogs ticking. There's just nothing really running through that fucking head of his whenever he talks, and it's just like, and not even like on a PC nature, he's just an idiot. He just sounds stupid. And that's where I was just like, I don't want to, I'm good. I'm good. Can't do that. Like, fucking Yarn did that the other day. And by the other day, I was probably watching a video from like a year ago. But he was going on, he just started like, you know when they do that stupid thing where they grab the mic and talk straight into it and it's all like fucking real distorted and loud? And it's like, yeah, okay, it's funny for a couple of seconds, but when it goes on for like 5, 10, 20 seconds, like, shut the fuck up. Stop talking straight into the damn mic, you dickhead. I just can't stand it sometimes. Like, oh, I get it. Like, at the beginning, I get where it can be funny, but half the time it's just shit. It's just like, Alright, you've run the joke into the ground now. Fair enough. Just let it die. Let it fucking die. But I don't know, maybe it's just hard when you stream. I get the perk of fucking recording these when I'm fresh all the time. Record for like 30 minutes at a time before I get up and go eat again. Because fuck knows I'd be pissed off if I was hungry. If I had to record these while I was hungry, I'd probably be angry the whole time. Not even like an angry, just kind of like passive-aggressive angry. Like the missus, she gets hangry. Like, she gets visibly pissed off when she's hungry. I'd say I'm a bit more quiet, a bit more like, yeah, a bit more passive about it. But I'm still pretty pissed. I'm an adult, why am I hungry? Like, I have money. I should be able to pay for shit. Like, when I hit this new diet, when I got into this new diet, and I was going to bed hungry, because it's like, I dropped so many calories. I was on like 3,300 and I went down to like 2,200 for the first one, and then as the weeks went on, it went up and up with my body comp and stuff. Might actually need to drop again soon, but we'll see. Yeah, and I was going to bed hungry, and I'm just kind of like, fuck, I'm an adult. I work, I have money, why am I hungry? Why do I have to be hungry? But yeah. This Nugget Bridge thing, man, just... This could have been such a gauntlet. This could have been such a gauntlet. I don't know if he does it in Crystal Kaiser or whatever like that, because you're forced to fight these dudes anyway. But if they had made it so you couldn't go back and you had to just deal with what you've got, now that would just be what this could have been, or what this should have been, that you jump over a ledge or whatever, you pass through a fence that you can't get back through. I'm assuming that's what it's done in Kaiser, because it kind of makes sense, but I haven't watched Kaiser, I haven't played Kaiser or anything like that. I watched, I think I saw Yarn do Slowpoke well, and that seemed to be a bit of a pain, but I don't know, like, he was level 25 before Bugsy. That kind of sucks. I don't know how much of that's grinding and how much of that's like, that's just what you level up to because of how everything else is, or if they've just added in a crap ton more trainers. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. I want to, yeah, maybe I shouldn't think about what team I want to make for red until I beat blue and do all those encounters. Because even right now I'm trying to think, like what would I need? And I feel like Skarmory and Exeggutor would be good bets. But then it's like, what would I use Exeggutor on? Like, he'd be good against... Oh, nice, that lowers my attack, you fuck. That lowers my attack by a good amount. Ooh! We'll risk it. Could have lost him there. Yeah, because Exeggutor would be good against what, you reckon? Venusaur? I'd say Blastoise, but I'm pretty sure Blastoise has Blizzard or Ice Beam, which isn't too bad because it's not Stab and there's no Hail, so if it is Blizzard it won't hit all the time. But I'm actually a little tired. Now that I think about it, I just got back from the gym, just had a shower, had some food, and now I kind of regret starting this. I should have just had a nap and recorded later. Oof. I don't really want to fight him. I don't really want the Nugget, I don't care. I just want to get Misty, go down, fight. Oh, Protein, who can take that? Do you reckon anyone can still take this from the team? Or should I wait? Oh, alright, you can still do it, cool. I can swap that, that's alright. It's alright, so we'll fight. No, I want to know who the guy is. Is it Ash? It should have been red, that would have been cool. You heard me, right? Pets, those bad. There is a lot of fucking talking, isn't there? Yeah, that thing's not here in this one. That's fine. That little bit with Suicune in the remakes, that's pretty cool. Finding the fact that Suicune runs out to, like, they kept the whole Suicune running thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. And the fact that you catch up to him in... Wait. What did that say? Did that just come up with... Did that just have extra text there? Wait. Did that have... Is the virus... Is that... The Pokeros is a thing in this, right? Because only What's-His-Face would have it. Because he's the only one that fought anything. Because I remember that being how... I think I got Pokeros once in any of my playthroughs ever. Like... I can't remember what the chance of getting it is. I just know that it's really, really fucking low. Oh, there are trainers here. Alright, well. Let's start these shenanigans. But there's none in Blaine's and there's none in Brock's, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know anymore. See, it's just not high enough. I'm 18 levels above, or 19 levels above. I don't understand. I guess the gym leader's Pokemon are a bit more on par. Like, that Sabrina fight was a bit scary. But at the same time, it's psychic types. Like, it makes sense. Like, they've always been fucking terrifying. Unless, of course, you got a counter for it. But in this game, what dark types are there? There's Umbreon, but I didn't have him because I didn't get the Eevee. But even then, it's like, if this was your first run... the chances of you getting an Umbreon would be quite low. And then you've got Houndour, which is post-game, which I could have gotten, and then I wouldn't have grinded up to fight Sabrina. No fucking way. Why would I? And then there's Murkrow, which is also post-game, and only appears at night. And if you're someone that plays roughly at often enough at night, you probably would have got that Umbreon. Do you reckon that's why they made the elemental stones harder to get? So then you don't just evolve your Eevee into something straight away and you might accidentally run into like Espeon or Umbreon? The problem is with Pokemon, they release too much information before the game comes out. And you don't get that same, like with Dark Souls, they don't tell you anything. It's like, you figure out the secrets as you go. And it feels like you're actually kind of figuring shit out. But yeah. You're almost 20 minutes in and only fought one gym. We might run down to Fuchsia after this and see if we can get to Blaine and Cinnabar Island from down south, so I don't have to fuck with the power plant. Because I really don't want to. Because then that means I'm probably going to have to go and get the radio card and do that stupid little quiz thing. And then I've got to go fight the Slowpoke. And I don't really want to pull Machoke out of the box, because then that means I've got to edit it in. Means I got to edit it in just to swap out, and then I'll probably keep Muscle there, because Cut's not too important at this part. I'll bring this anyway. Alright, so we're leading with Exeggutor. I feel like Exeggutor will just sweep. It's fast, it's high leveled, its special attack is nuts. I never realised Exeggutor's special attack was so high. And that he was so fast. I should have got the speed thing from the anime. Alright, there's 4. So we'll go Exeggutor for Alligator, Dugong, and I guess Povich as a last ditch resort that I've got 4 on me. Because I'm not team building this shit. I'm not. I have strong Pokemon, I'm just going to use them. I'll team build for red and blue. Even then I won't have to team build much. I really won't. Yeah, we'll risk it. Because she can use Blizzard. It's that ice typing that'll get me. Oh, it's still super effective though. Oh, Rain Dance, you're a fucking idiot. Alright, now I'll just Psychic you. Get out of here. What a waste of a Lapras. I mean, a Lapras would be cool, but I had Feraligatr and then I had Dugong. And I honestly think Dugong is faster than the Lapras. Just not as bulky. But it seems like speed is pretty important in in the Nuzlocke. Because it's like, you know, if you hit first, normally you're strong enough, kinda normally. Because you get all those DVs and stuff. I want fucking sweet with a Starmie I trained. Oh, this thing's dead. This thing's dead. With a Starmie I trained in, I think, red or blue. Or maybe it was yellow. It might have been yellow. Because I wanted that surfing Pikachu on this Pokemon Stadium. And I just fucking sweat with this Starmie that had like, it was like Psychic, Surf, Thunderbolt, and I think it was Ice Beam as well. Ugh. Same with, I got a bunch of Pokemon into the Hall of Fame. I love the Hall of Fame on Pokemon Stadium because it's like the actual statues. And so I got a bunch of baby Pokemon, or like first form Pokemon. Because of Dratini. Level 30 Dratini was Dragon Rage. Motherfucker never got hit. Like, nothing at that point really had. Same with, I think, I did the same kind of thing roughly with, the other one too, where it's like level 15 to 20. Like a level 20 Dratini or whatever it was would just fucking sweet, mate. Nothing has like over 40 HP at those levels and at those stages and stuff. How tired I am. Ugh. See, the game's starting to drag. So now we're just doing busy work. Oh, is there no down? Oh no, there is over here. There is. We'll do this. Oh, you fucks. Alright. Everything just gets dragged out so long. Because I don't think this gets cleared up until you beat Blaine. That's very... Which means I guess you can get to Blaine from where I thought you could get to Blaine. But they want to be dicks about it. Because then I guess to get back to Goldenrod, I'm going to have to go to Saffron. And then I'm going to have to talk to the little Mimic Girl, which I wish I had already done. And then I'm going to have to... And then I'm gonna have to go to Viridian City. Is it Viridian? Yeah, Viridian City to get the fucking Clefairy doll, and I gotta take that back to the girl, and then she'll give me a magnet train ticket. Then I can go back to Goldenrod, and then I can shoot myself in the head. Also, I can fight 3 gym leaders. Which also means Brock's first. Which also means that Feraligatr is about to gain a bunch of fucking levels. I reckon. Yep, cool. Because I 100% will need... Because I haven't been to Lavender yet, have I? Because we can go... What? We'll fly to Saffron. And fly to Saffron. And I'll talk to the Mimic Girl just in case. Alright, cool, whatever. So then I can just, if I do need it, I can just fly to... Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, come on. Get this conversation done, stop talking to yourself. I'm kind of keen for the red fight though. Keen for the red fight. I'm keen for some of the later games. Like I don't know how 3DS emulators work because I don't have one. But Platinum, Black and White. Yeah, Black and White. And then like X and Y, I think like X and Y I've only played once. I think I've said this before. I've now lost track of what I've talked about, what I haven't talked about. Which is me with most things. Because I think I was even talking to the missus about it. Where I was like, oh, this happened. Or even like, I think I was talking to Mark at the gym before. I was like, oh, this happened the other day. He's like, yeah, no, you told me yesterday. I was like, alright, cool. There goes all my stories, because nothing fucking happens anymore. Like, I'd say it's due to the quarantine, but I never left my house before anyway. Probably gonna head down to the beach tomorrow and, I don't know, sit on the sand. I can't swim. Level 3, like, you can evolve this Magnemite. Like, even at, like... I understand. I understand. Like, the thought process on the difficulty curve. Because you're not going to rebuild a whole team and start again. Because if you were, everything would just be too low. Right? And if you're talking about difficulty, so either make these Magnemites in their high 40s. Fuck. Like, this game would still work really well even if you had Magnetons in their, like, mid to late 40s. Like, or higher than the Elite Four, maybe. Because if I can beat the Elite Four, which are meant to be elite Pokemon trainers with stupidly built teams, which they kind of are for the fact that they only use a type. Like, Karen's is versatile as shit. I might actually have to use this pokecenter now that I think about it. You know, if this guy had, if he had 3 Magnetons at level 50, Graveler still would have knocked him out. Go fucking teed. Like, because he'd only be able to use, like, he'd have to use, like, Supersonic, and I have to play, like, around, like, Supersonic stuff. Like, this is why I'm keen for, like, Emerald, Platinum, and Black and White and stuff. Oh, I got the XP card. Okay, cool. Okay, can I do it? Nah. I need the radio card. I just need the poker flute. Just give me the flute. Where's that old man? Alright. Ah, fuck. Now I'm got a fuchsia. Alright, we'll make this like a 40-minute video. I should be able to beat Brock and Blaine in the next 13 minutes. You know I like try and keep them short, but just in the interest of not just having just random videos with nothing happening. Like, so far we've beaten Misty and that's it, and now we're talking to dumbasses. Oh, come on. Also, he goes on about befriending a Clefairy. Just Mount Moon, mate. Mount fucking Moon. How is he not, like, out that way? Right. On, what is it, Tuesday nights? Friday nights? Whatever the fuck it is? Like Hercule? Where he's out on the Friday nights? All those Clefairy. Surely, you know, give it a bit of story. If I found him there later, awesome. But you don't. He just stays where he fucking is. Alright, cool. Cool. I do like the Magnet Train. I do. It's funny, because we played Red and Blue, and I don't remember the Copycat's house being this far up. Like, I swear it's where it was the whole time, but I could be wrong. Because I like the music too. I like the music for the Magnet Train. Oh, look at me. Oh, dancing. Look, ma, no hands. See, I don't know whoever watches this, if you're into the whole working out thing. So today I did some shoulders. Did some overhead press. I think it was like 70 kilos for 2 sets of 6. which was pretty good. And then, whoops, oh, I'm not paying attention. Fuck. Alright. 5 questions. Fucking alright. Yeah, I want to take a quiz. Come on. Yes. Cool. Yes. Cool. No, because it contains cut. Yes. It's incredibly specific. No. Sweet. So yeah, I did overhead for, so I did 2 sets of 6 at 60 with like, or 70 sorry, with the warm-up. Then I helped a mate record his rack pulls because he had a sore back. And he was like, oh, I'll do some rack pulls just to pump some blood. And he got to a decent weight. And then I did, so we don't have a log press. I hate it. I ask the gym all the time. I'm like, can we get like the Olympic plates? Because they're slightly, the circumference is larger than a bumper plate, right? And they're all 25 kilo plates. And we're kind of just like mixing plates. So I'll put like a 25 kilo bumper plate on each side. So that makes it 70. Like this is if I'm doing deadlifts, right? This is the easiest way that I found it to do it. So I'll put a 25 kilo bumper plate on each side, which makes it 70 kilo. And then I'll go up by like 20 kilo plates from there. Yeah, I'll go up from 20 kilo plates from there. Because the 20 kilo plates, like all of these black plates that we've got, they're slightly smaller. So we can't catch this fucker because he's banned. Yeah. He's also a forced encounter, like, so I'm not gonna bother. Like, he's not gonna count. Not that I'll get a cerulean thing anyway. I might catch a Diglett in this cave just to get rid of Diglett out of the way. Level 50 though, fuck, alright. Defense fell, nice. Ooh, we're playing this game, huh? Recovered with leftovers. I wish I had Thief, but that's fine. 1 leftovers is fine. Oh, defense fell again. Ooh, suck it, mate. Alright, so what do you, with this war of attrition, with me using Rock Smash and him and lowering his defense like almost every turn? Nah, alright. Okay, so that's probably where that ends. This might be the way to go, I feel. Does my shininess scare him? Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Because heal out. It'd be all those fucking defense drops we got. That was actually much closer than I would like it to be. Fucking hell. He just didn't miss. Like, what's with rollout just not missing? I was using rollout against... Who was I using rollout against? And that fucking thing missed. Alright, we'll catch a Diglett in here. Because then that's just Diglett Cave out of the way. Like, we haven't really explored too much. We're forced here. I want one anyway, because this will probably replace... Level 3? Are you fucking kidding? Ah, you know, at least it'll be an easy catch. Ridiculous. We can go into Cerulean Cave and catch something in there. That'll be pretty good. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'd get. Probably some level 50 fucking Golbat, no on my luck. I'm gonna call you... I'm gonna call you Snitch. Because he's a mole. I want to put a repel. Oh, you know, maybe we might run into a shiny Diglett before this cave's over. No, we didn't. Okay. We didn't. It's fine. Alright, so yeah, we'll get oh, okay. We'll get Brock and Blaine out of the way, and then we'll stop it at the Blaine fight, or whatever. And then I'll get ready for the blue fight. Because that's the fight that needs a bit of thought behind it. I will probably lead with Dugong, but we'll see what his team is, because I don't know what his team is. Actually, maybe I shouldn't look there. Maybe I should just... Oh, I mean, I gotta look at what his highest level Pokemon is, so I can... Man, that kind of sucks. I wish I could just look at what his highest level Pokemon was. Maybe I could just Google his highest level Pokemon, you know, so then I can be a little surprised with what comes out. I just know he... Oh, here we go, Stewing. We'll get rid of agility, because I think Sand Attack will be more useful if we want to do some cheesy strats later on, for whatever reason. Because what? I know he's got... I'm pretty sure he's got a Pidgeot, which he leads with. I know he's got an Arcanine. He's got an Exeggutor. He's got... What is it? So it's Pidgeot, Exeggutor, Arcanine. I think he has a Gyarados. I think he's only got 5 Pokemon though. That's another thing I'm going to need to learn. He doesn't have a Dragonite or anything. He doesn't have anything crazy like that. Yeah, I don't know. He's got 2 more. Maybe a Nidoking, or I think he might have a Rhydon. Maybe he has a Rhydon. And then something else. I don't think his team would be incredibly hard, but I will need to build for it in some way, shape or form, because I do know I have lost to him before. Not in this run or anything like that, not like this is a whole separate thing, but I have gone in pretty unprepared and lost and had to go off and grind and shit. Alright, so... Alright, there's one dude. Oh, my back is itchy. Fuck. I got a trusty ruler with me all the time, so I can scratch my back, because I'm not flexible in the slightest. Oh yeah, back to my workout thing. I did the overhead, and then we don't have a log press. So I use this kind of like a hex bar thing. Not like the big axle bar thing, it's like just a rectangle bar with different handles on it. Some of them are fucking pointless, but maybe if you bench, I don't know, man. It all seems kind of bullshit. So I do that because I do the widest grip to kind of emulate where a log press would be, because it really puts your head out of the way. It really puts your back into like a weird position to kind of stabilize it. And then I did a couple sets of rack pulls with my mate who he wanted me to film. So I think I got 10 out at 180. Pretty easy. A little tired after that though, because I wasn't, not like I warmed up on it and stuff, and my pre-workout didn't really kick in today either. Like not in the slightest. Oh, look how cool Brock looks in this one. Got his arms crossed. Oh, he's a cool boy. Doesn't have a shiny, loser. And then I did 3 sets of 20 on the lateral dumbbell flies. Fairly lightweight, get a decent contraction, just kind of run through the motion of just burn, burn, burn. And then I did some pull-ups, because I try and get pull-ups in twice a week. I don't really have a back day either. I just throw in back as the week goes on, where I'm feeling it. And then this won't kill, will it? No. Oh, squeeze me? Oh, no, that's alright. Good thing it's not stab, and he doesn't have very good special. The fact that you can teach, not that you can teach that thing Giga Drain, the fact that you would teach that thing Giga Drain is fucking weird. That's a cool design. I like that sprite. That's pretty chill, man. Oh, flinch off a surf. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I don't know what King's Rock's percentage is. See, I would 100% tell you what I would use for this fight of 5 Pokemon, But with Feraligatr sweeping through it, as you can see from what I said in the last video, it is just fucking pointless to team build around this. It really is. Like, it 100% is necessary as the game goes on if you want to keep it hard. Right? Because you will be around those levels as you go through. But it's not, I don't have to grind for like any of these fights except for Blue. And even then, I haven't looked up the thing yet. I might even be close to his level anyway. You know, the only thing about Blue that's hard is just that his team is so much more diverse than like anything else you've fought except for like your rival. And even then his team's pretty shit. He has pretty bad ones. Like, he should have a Crobat by the time it gets to the Elite Four. Because he like learned what love is and stuff. Right? He should have a Crobat. He has a Sneasel. That should be a Jinx. His Kadabra should be an Alakazam. Because like they're in the 40s and stuff. Like, so his Kadabra should be an Alakazam. His starter's his starter, fair enough, whatever. Like, that's pretty standard. You know, his team's just underbuilt, and even when you go fight him again, it's not much better. Yes, I know there's a bunch of hidden items, I don't care. Do we really need any of them? No. How much money do I have? I think that's half the fucking thing, isn't it? Like 80 grand, like. What do I need all this money for? I don't know. Oh, this is our encounter, whoops. Because now we don't have a Viridian Forest encounter. Alright, well that's our encounter here. I'm just going to kill it. We don't need a level 5 Pidgey. I have a Pidgeot, which is very much alive, and very much I'm not going to use. Fucking stupid. Like, I don't know, like, so I get the wild Pokemon being weak. Like, I get it, because they're not being trained. They're wild Pokemon, alright? So I completely get that thought process of like, you know, why would these things be strong? Because they're technically in the starting routes of a starting town for kids. Like, it makes sense. This would be like a Rattata or a Pidgey. Or a Sentret. Makes no sense because we're in Kanto, but whatever. You know, I don't know when it migrated, but it feels like the world's just being built as the games go on. You know, Sentret shouldn't be here. But YOLO, right? But yeah, I don't know. I get, but I don't get, yeah, people's Pokemon being weak. Unless, of course, it's like... Because, the Pokemon in the area are weak, that means people's teams would be weak. But at the same time, it's like I don't know, it just seems lazy. It just seems lazy. It's like, if you want to story-wise it, sure, then that explains why like the wild Pokemon suck. Because there's still starter areas and stuff like that. Like, that makes sense, cool. Whatever. What doesn't make sense is people's Pokemon being weak. On a story point of view being at this point, because if we were to relate this to an anime or whatever, levels wouldn't be a thing. It's skill and all that stuff. You know, it's skill and experience, which should be personal experience and Pokemon experience of like, ooh, what do I do in this thing? And then they get more agile and stuff. Whatever. Fucking YOLO, right? But make the region a challenge. The whole Johto region was a challenge up until about Morty. By challenge, I mean just because you have to, you know, build your team around stuff, especially if you're Nuzlocking. But even just a casual playthrough, it's like you're still going to need a team that can take over the gyms, and you're still going to need to level stuff up, and you'll probably struggle at Morty if you don't know what you're doing, and you'll probably struggle at Jasmine, and you'll definitely struggle at Whitney, because you won't be able to deal with that Miltank. Like, there are very few things that, like, even if you're on Switch mode, would be able to, like, properly deal with Miltank. Like, 100%. Like, you will always have trouble with that unless you know what you're in for. Like, I knew what I was in for and I still fucked it up. Like, that's the only loss we've had. Is that... I don't think you'd get me from there. You know, that's the only loss we've had is that fucking Miltank one. You know? So I think Blaine only has like 3 Pokemon. It'll be Feraligatr, Dugong, Graveler. Just what you'd expect. If those 3 die in this fight, then I start again. Will they? Fuck no. I have a Feraligatr with Surf. And I think... Oh. I think they're about my level too, so it won't be too bad. And at any point, I will 100% just... Oh, that's it. See? And the fact they've only got 1 Pokemon and stuff like that. Like, we just went from the Elite Four and people having like 5, 6 Pokemon and stuff like that to 1 Marill. Gym challenge started. Talking for this long, it does start to grind. My throat's starting to hurt, and I really want to lay down. But we'll do this. I'll head back to Viridian, and that's where we'll kind of call it quits there. And then I'll figure out all my stuff off camera and come back with something to fight Blue with. And then next episode should be that, because that'll be quick. Most likely, it'll probably be like a 5-minute fight maximum. And then we'll go with all the encounters, and we've already gotten 3 of them. Screech at 47. Does this mean that Feraligator's been quiet this whole time? He hasn't said a word. He never said anything. Yeah, and then we'll go through all the encounters, because then we can go out to Mount Silver, and I think I gotta go to Professor Oak to get clearance. But other than that, so maybe you can't go to Cerulean Cave. No, you should be able to. So maybe it's Mount Silver, then we can just get all our encounters across all the routes and just kind of keep track of that. Open up a new box, because I don't think I'll catch 20 Pokemon that'll be worth it. We'll only go for new encounters, as in I'll only try and catch new ones. But still stick with the same rules of, if I've got it before, that is my encounter for the route. It's just that I'm not going to waste time catching like another Sentret, or like I did before, another Sentret, another Pidgey. But I caught the Diglett, because I don't have a Diglett, and Diglett will be useful. Look at that, fight over in, I think it was like a minute and a half. That was like 4 surfs, or 3 surfs. Like, that's all it was. Fucking hell, man. Come on. Because at the same time, he didn't have an Arcanine. What did he have? Did he have Arcanine? I wasn't paying attention, I just hit Surf 3 times. He had Makago and he had Rapidash. Where's your Arcanine? Give him a Charizard. Give him a Ninetales. Give him a Houndoom. Like, you have all these Pokemon and you don't fucking use them. You know, Brock had some cool ones. Brock had a full team. Why do you have a Rhyhorn? Why wasn't it a Rhydon? Misty had a Starmie. Have 2 Starmies. She had a Staryu and a Starmie in the previous game. Why would she get rid of one? You know, the Lapras makes sense. So, anyway, this video is getting too long. We're gonna not put it at the 50-minute mark. So that's all that done. Next episode will be Blue, and we'll do a bunch of encounters, and then after that it'll be me preparing, and we'll finish at Mount Silver, I reckon. Get all that done. Probably another longish one, and then we'll end the entire series on the red fight, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and you guys, take it easy.